students, as you know that microprocessor is a programmable logic device, which means that it can perform all the logical operations through its instruction set. So now I will tell you about the logical instructions of 8085 microprocessor. In this video, first you will see the classification of logical instructions and then study about the AND, OR and XOR operations in detail. Let's start with the topic. Logical instructions are classified into 5 groups. In the first group, you will see AND, OR and XOR operation. In second group, you will see the rotate instructions. Group 3, compare instructions. Group 4, complement instruction. And in the group 5th, you will see an instruction which will set the carry flag. This is about the classification. Students, note the point that accumulator is the default destination operand for all the logical instructions. Default operand means that there is no need to write register A in the instruction, and destination, which means that result will be saved in accumulator itself. So let's start with the AND instructions. AND instructions are used to logically AND the contents of accumulator with the contents of the operand. In all AND instructions, the carry flag will be 0 and auxiliary carry will be 1. Rest of the flags will vary according to the result. So let's see the first instruction in this group. ANA and operand can be any general purpose register or the memory location. So this instruction will logically AND the contents of accumulator with the contents of register or the memory location. For example, ANA B. I am assuming that register A has 49 hex and register B has 0F hex. Using instruction ANA B, the AND operation is performed between the contents of register B and accumulator. Result will be saved in accumulator because accumulator is the default destination operand. So let's perform the operation. For this, convert the numbers into their binary equivalent. 49 is 0100 1001. 0F is 4 times 0 and 4 times 1. Perform the AND operation. So this is for 1 1 it will be 1, otherwise 0. So this number is 09 hex. Result will be saved in accumulator. So as I told you that carry flag will be 0, auxiliary carry will be 1 for all AND operations. Rest sign flag, 0 flag and parity flag will be vary according to the result. For this result, sign flag is 0, which is the MSB bit. 0 flag is 0 because result is not 0, and parity flag is 1 because there are 2 ones in the result, which is the even number. So parity will be 1. Let's see another instruction. ANI instruction, operand can be in 8-bit data. In this instruction, the contents of accumulator are logically ANDed with this 8-bit data. For example, ANI 05 hex. Assume that accumulator has 49 hex, and on writing instruction ANI 05 hex, it means that accumulator contents are logically ANDed with this 8-bit data and result will be saved in accumulator. Once again, the AND operation, how this performed. So 05 hex is 4 times 0, 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1 and 49 is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So ANI instruction for 1, 1 it is 1, otherwise 0. So the result is 0, 1 hex. Save the result in accumulator. Find out the flags. Now moving ahead, next instruction is OR instructions. In the OR instruction, the contents of accumulator are logically ORed with the contents of the operand. In all OR instructions, carry and auxiliary carry flag will remain 0 and rest of the flags will vary as per the result. So let's see the first OR instruction. As we have seen in AND instruction, similarly ORA, this is the opcode, and operand can be any general purpose register or the memory location. So this will perform the OR operation between the contents of accumulator and the operand. For example, ORA C. Let us assume that register C has 11 hex and register A has 56 hex. Now, if I am writing ORA C, it means that the contents of accumulator are logically ORed with the contents of register C and result will be saved in accumulator. Now let's see how the instruction is executed. So first, binary equivalent of these numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is 11 hex. And for 5, 0, 1, 0, 1. 6 is 0, 1, 1, 0. Performing OR operation. So this is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. For 0, 0 it will be 0, otherwise 1. Result is 57 hex. This result will be saved in accumulator. What about the flags? Carry flag and auxiliary carry flag will remain 0, while rest of the flags will vary as per the result. So find out these flags. Now the next instruction is ORI 8-bit data. In this instruction, the contents of accumulator are logically ORed with the 8-bit data given in the instruction. Let's understand this by example ORI 0F hex. Once again, assuming that register A has 56 hex and we want to perform OR operation between this 0F hex and accumulator contents, and result will be saved in accumulator. Let's see how the instruction is executed. So 0F hex is 4 times 0, F is 4 times 1, 56 is 0, 1, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 1, 0. Performing OR operation for 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, all 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. So this is 5F hex. Result will be saved in accumulator. Students, here I want to tell you one important fact about the OR instructions, that these instructions can be used to set the bits of any register, and to mask or reset the bits of a register you can use AND instructions. Now let's see the next one, which is the XOR instructions. XOR instructions are used to perform the logical XOR operation. Here the contents of accumulator are logically XORed with the contents of the operand. In all XOR instructions, carry and auxiliary carry flag will remain 0. It will not modify, it will always remain 0, while rest of the flags will vary as per the result. Now let's see the first instruction, which is XRA. Operand can be any general purpose register or the memory location. Let's understand this instruction with example XRA M. As you know that M is the virtual register. It signifies the contents of the memory location whose address is specified in register pair H. So here I am assuming that register pair H is holding a 16-bit number 2050 hex. So this is a location. So at this location I am assuming that the 8-bit number is A0 hex. So M is signifying this 8-bit number. And once again assuming that register A has 3E hex. If I am writing instruction XRA M, it means that the contents of accumulator are XORed with the memory location contents, and result will be saved in accumulator. Now let's perform the operation. For this, first find out the binary equivalent of these hex numbers. So A0 is 1 0 1 0 and 4 times 0. 3E is 0 0 1 1. E is 1 1 1 0. Performing XOR. So in XOR, for same bits, result will be 0. Different bits, it will be 1. So this is 9E hex. Result will be saved in accumulator. And the flags, carry flag and auxiliary carry will be 0. Rest of the flags find out from the result. Now the next instruction is XRI. XRI can be used to logically XOR the contents of accumulator with the 8-bit data which is given in the instruction. For example, XRI 1E hex. Let's understand this example. For this, assuming that register A has 3E hex and we want to perform XOR operation between this directly given 8-bit data and accumulator contents, result will be saved in accumulator. For this, 1E hex binary equivalent is 0001 and 1110. 3E is 0011 and 1110, performing XOR. So for same bits 0 0 1 0 0. Result is 20 hex and this will be stored in accumulator. Find out the flags for this result. Now let's see an ALP based on these logical instructions. Write an ALP to clear the contents of register A using logical instructions. So this is the task, clear the contents of register A. So this task can be achieved using different instructions. Students, I will write 3 programs here and then I will tell you how to select the better program. So first program, in this program I will use AND instruction to clear the contents of register A. So first we have to take any 8-bit number into the register A. So I am using instruction MVI A. It doesn't matter whatever the 8-bit number because it has to be cleared out. So this instruction will load the register A with this 8-bit number and I will take another register B and loading it with the 0 hex and then using instruction ANA B. Using this instruction, the contents of accumulator are logically ANDed with the contents of register B and save the result into the accumulator. Or you can say performing the AND operation with 0 hex number, the register A will have 0 hex. It will clear the contents of register A and then halt. Our task is accomplished. Now the second program, here once again I will use one of the AND instruction. First step is same, MVI A XX hex, loading A with any 8-bit number and then directly performing AND operation with this 0 hex number. So this accumulator contents are ANDed with the 0 value and result will be updated into the accumulator. So this will clear the contents of register A and then halt. Now the third program, now I will use XOR instruction. Once again, first step is same, taking any 8-bit number into register A and now using XOR instruction XRA A. This will XOR the contents of accumulator with itself and save the result or update the accumulator. It is obvious that accumulator contents will be cleared using this instruction. So let's find out which program is better. And for this I will calculate the bytes. In this instruction 2 bytes are used, again 2 bytes, 1 byte and 1 byte. So total bytes in first program used are 6. In second program it is 2 bytes, 2 bytes and 1 byte. So total 5 bytes. 5 bytes are used in the second program. In the third program 2, 1 and 1. Total 4. You can see that number of bytes in the third program is lower than the rest of the programs. So this third program is better than the other programs. So students, now let's revise some important facts from the topic. So the first one is, accumulator is the default destination operand in all the logical operations. It means that register A is not required to write in any logical instruction and result will be saved in accumulator itself, while the source operand will not modify. What about the flags? The sign 0 and parity flag will modify according to the result of the logical operation, while the carry flag remains 0 in every logical operation. And in case of auxiliary carry, only in the AND operation it will be 1, otherwise it will be 0. And the last one is, AND logic can be used to mask or reset the bits of a register. Now let's see the frequently asked questions from the topic. The first one is, load the data byte 85 hex and 91 hex in register DE respectively. You can use MVI instructions. Mask all the bits except D0. For masking, use AND instructions. If D0 is at logic 1 in both registers, it means you have to check that whether at D0 position the logic is 1 or not. You can use AND instruction. Turn on the light if it is 1, connected to D0 position of output port 01. So display some output, you will use instruction out. Now the next problem is, specify the register contents and flag status after the last instruction is executed. So these are the instructions. Find out the register contents and the flag status. Students, I hope you like the video. So please subscribe the channel for more contents, and if you have any queries regarding microprocessor 8085, 8086, 8051 microcontroller, or in analog electronics or digital electronics, VLSI, semiconductor physics, you can contact me. My mail ID is given in the description of the video. Thank you so much.